Chatbots are capable of having a conversation with you, such that it seems they don't really understand what we ask them. But the truth is, they don't understand. Why? I'm David, I'm a PhD student in computational linguistics, and in this video I'm going to explain how it's possible that chatbots like ChatGPT, Gemini and others can have a conversation with you, but then you really don't understand what the conversation is about. So first of all, we need to understand how these chatbots work. And for that, we need to understand how the research was going from the beginning to this point. In the beginning, everything started with a very simple idea that the language can be modeled by the next word prediction. What I mean by that is that if you want to know what is a next word in the sequence, you just look at the sequence and you predict what's the most probable word after the sequence. So for example, if you have the sentence, today is a very nice something, so you can replace something by some word, for example, today is a very nice day, today is a very nice weather. This was a basic idea which was used in language modeling years ago, and this was adopted later for machine learning. The only change was that instead of calculating precise probabilities for the next word predictions, more complex models were used for that. So language models truly work like this. They take the sequence of words and predict what the most probable word is after this sequence of words. So how is it possible that they can have a conversation? The reason is that these models are used just as foundation models. The foundation models in natural language processing are models which were trained on unlabeled data, on raw text we say, and it means that they were trained on data from the internet, from books, and the only task was to predict next word. And we use these models to continue training with some specific data set. And this dataset is a labeled dataset with instructions and the corresponding outputs. So for example, if we want to have a summary, the instruction would be summarize this text such that the key information is kept or similar. And the response would be the summary of the given text. And if you have several samples like this, you can provide the model with these examples, and as it trains, it learns the format of the data it sees. And it sees the dialogue, it sees the conversation, and it adopts this format. But still, the chatbots and the language models which are tuned for these instructions, they don't understand the text, they don't understand the language, they don't understand the conversation, they don't understand the question we are asking. They just used to see this form of inputs and they are learned how to generate the response. But in the nutshell, they really only predict next words. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you did, I would be glad if you subscribe to this channel, and you can look forward to next videos from the field of natural language processing. Bye.